grandmother passed, plus the many times when I was homeless, and the times when I was broke, and this music made a way when I was hopeless. He told me to remember the rain, it'll diminish the pain. Then he told me not to ask him again, cause I know don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth yo, smooth yo. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth yo, smooth yo. Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth yo, smooth yo. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth yo, smooth yo. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth yo, smooth yo. Don't nobody wanna, I don't nobody wanna, I don't nobody wanna dance slow and don't nobody wanna, nobody, anybody, you. Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth yo, smooth yo. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth yo, smooth yo.
Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster. Todas se me arriman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster. Pa' su postre, otro dueño de la aldea. Hoy se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Pero no imaginas lo que te espera. Otro dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Pero no imaginas lo que te espera. El abuso, si sale un meque, mis perros están buzos. Me sobran los recursos y cuando traboneamos labio sucio. Lealtad siempre promete, me afila el machete. La tengo arañando las paredes, facturando en meras verde. Todos los semáforos luz verde. Entre el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entre el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Arte Mona Lisa, por mi cama se desliza. No me avisa, sus chelas hacen fila. Son una bandida, buscan que la les bendiga. Soy el dembow killer, dueño de la maquila. Liche en la valija, más el edit. Cuando tienen fija, las babies en los números se fijan. Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster. Todas se me riman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster. Entre el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entre el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Camalier, International Flow. John Gama, dando de la mata. Desde el valle en las hamacas. Salvi, dile esto más es que le está dando vértigo. Viendo para acá arriba.
If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide. When I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide. dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. I'm a Mac, but baby know it's a fact. Los Angeles in my lap, got belly still in the trap. I really be spitting bars, got thinking I rap. I'm hanging.
It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Athletics. Well, this place is ready. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, this should be fun.
Well, you can feel the energy in the ballpark, and these two teams have fought through so much adversity to get here. When you get here, you forget about individual statistics and you play for the team. When a team is able to do that, they see themselves go to another level, and I'm looking forward to seeing that tonight.
You can feel the energy in this building. They are fired up for game one. Back with that after this. Just about set to go now. And today on the hill, Vida Blue. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Patient and hit the ball the other way.
So in now for Cleveland, number 12.
Cleveland, second baseman, number 12.
And there's a foul ball.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
And that's down and away.
One ball, one strike.
And that one is inside. Pitch misses, and now 3-1. Swings through that.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And caught on the warning track. Here's the Guardians lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Larry Doby, batting with one down, takes a strike. The next pitch misses. Ball one. One out, bases empty. Going to count 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and that's the third out. Middle of the first, no score after a half inning. And we're back. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Johan Santana. What do we need to know here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ricky Henderson, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Santana, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. Tucker puts it away for the out. 1 down. And time now to check out the A's lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Tucker puts it away. Out. Number 2. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Matt Chapman in the box here lets that one go for a ball. On the ground. Into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And here's the first baseman, Jason Giambi. There's a swing and a drive. And a base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Batting 5th, designated hitter.
Next up for the A's, Mark McGwire. Got him to chase one upstairs there.
The crowd here has been fired up even before the first pitch for this series, and they'll go crazy right here if they can take an early first-inning lead.
Outside low, and that's ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away here in game 1 of the ALCS. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow right field, and that is the inning. First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0. Game 1 of the American League Championship Series. And here is Kyle Tucker. Well, it's pretty clear that he was frustrated, and even he admitted as much with his performance in their last series, but now a chance to hit the reset button.
That's one of the things he's going to have to get used to, being the superstar player in this lineup. They are going to pitch you very tough, and you make the adjustment, you can have success. I think he'll have it in this one.
King Tut goes down on strikes.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. And that drops in for a strike. The atmosphere around postseason baseball, there really isn't anything like it in the sport. It's the time of year where the rally towels come out and the crowd energy gets cranked up even higher. Way inside, gets out of the way. Second inning here, no score. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
You look up in the stands in games like this, you just see a giant mass of color. Everything just blurs together, and it can be hard as a player not to get distracted by that kind of energy.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. On the ground, out to short. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Ramirez getting the start in left. 28 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Next offering is in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Over to Giambi. Guardians go down in order. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Miguel Tejada. Santana back to work. Out to short, Doby. Tosses to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Batting seventh, catcher, number 28.
Jason Kendall now at the plate. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball.
Able to work out of a little bit of a jam in that first inning.
Swung on, belted. Tucker going back. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
1 down, runner at third. This is J.J. Bleday. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering way upstairs.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
And that one fouled off. Kendall at third with 2 away. Swing and a miss.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jack Sawinski. There's a strike.
Two-seam fastball has been very consistent. He's been able to throw it to both sides of the plate and some really good arm side run.
0-2 now. Goes down looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Albert Bell in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he throws him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 outs. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 9 straight retired here to start the game. We're tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Ricky Henderson.
Ricky Henderson.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Wow, that's not even close to the zone.
High fly ball out towards left center. Ramirez sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Now batting, number 19.
Here's the second baseman. Fly to right his first time. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. That one almost got him. Next offering is fouled back.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nice grab on the run. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And a foul ball. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And now it's even up.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Jason Giambi in the on-deck circle for the A's. Back up the middle and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. And now the first baseman, Jason Giambi. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back. And that one is gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
So 2 down. Mark McGuire digs in now. Cut on and lifted in the air. Makes a nice running catch. That is the inning. The A's with a 2-run blast. As the A's are on top, this is the American League Championship Series on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now number 12.
Number 12.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a base hit up the middle. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit
Doby.
right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And now Larry Doby fought off foul. The Guardians down by a pair here in game 1 of the ALCS. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The 0-2. In the air on the infield. Halter. Hauls it in for the out.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel
Now
no need
batting,
to challenge
first
inside the
baseman,
zone. You just
Stan
keep
Musial.
working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
So digging in, Stan Musial. Runner on the go. Out there to center. Bleday on the move. Makes the grab. Tracks it down after the long run. 2 down.
Now batting.
Here's
right
Kyle
fielder,
Tucker.
Kyle
Struck out
Tucker.
swinging his first time. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. 1 left for the Guardians. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the inning. Stepping in, Miguel Tejada. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. The shortstop takes the ball.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's...
Good job to fight that one off. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. Perez on to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Nothing doing there for the A's as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Blue back to work. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
These fans have to feel good right about now. This series not going to be easy, but they have the lead at home in game 1. That brings the anxiety down a few notches.
Butler pulls it down, and there's one down.
Up next for Cleveland, left fielder Manny
Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. That misses the zone. 1-0. The Guardians trailing by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Headed towards the corner. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first. That's out number 2. Jack Sawinski, the next to hit. Struck out looking at his first at bat.
Jack Sawinski.
Knee high, that's in for a strike.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder. Now, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Off the mark there, and the count is 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Swing and a miss at 96, struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Guardians go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Game 1 of the American League Championship Series. Now it's the power speed combo. Lawrence Butler. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowering away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Throw over to Musial. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, number 19.
2 down, bases empty. Now the number 2 hitter. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that can steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Popped up. Doby. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So they make short work of him there. We're through 5. It's the A's 2 and the Guardians nothing. And we're back. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Albert Bell. Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
Yeah, he's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
And that one is lifted in the air. And Ricky Henderson the grab.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Perez stands in now and watches strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
He's got 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time for the 2nd out. Good job to clean it up after the drop 3rd strike.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman. Slice down the right side. That one missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that.
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the A's 2 and the Guardians nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's Ben Chapman. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. There's a swing and a miss.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, It surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field. Seems that he was committed to swinging at this pitch regardless of where it was before the pitch was even released. He's in an 0-2 count, and you're looking to battle at that point, trying to protect the zone. So you do become a little more swing happy, but on a fastball that doesn't even come close, makes you think there wasn't much of a two-strike adjustment being made there. Swing hard in case you hit it. He didn't hit it.
And it's fouled away. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Mark McGuire up next for the A's. 0 for 2 in this one. Line drive. Sawinski brings it in with a nice running grab. And the A's are gone in order, but they hold the 2-0 lead. New inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, Larry Doby.
No, that's low.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground to third. Chapman sends it across to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
And here's the first baseman, Stan Musial. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Just missed.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 1. That one the other way, and it's caught for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Tucker up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. And there's the strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
And a foul ball. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. The Guardians go down in order, and they're down 2-0.
Now pitching for
and we've got ourselves a pitching change. Wild Thing Vaughn.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So digging in, Miguel Tejada. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Yeah, that's fouled off. 1-2 now. Fastball is outside.
2-2.
Got him swinging. The high heat, too much on that one.
I'll see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Andrew Miller preparing to come on if needed. Gaddis getting loose as well. Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, keeping straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Bleday, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the ALCS. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. And 1-2-3 go the A's. But they're on top 2-0. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. So in now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez.
No, Boog, it's so important to have a well-rested bullpen in the postseason, so it really helps getting starts like this. They're in position to win game 1, and now we can expect the bullpen to be sharp for game 2.
Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-2. And that skips into dirt. Breaking ball in there, got him looking, and he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away. 2 out. Space is empty. Jack Sawinski digs in for the Guardians.
Jack Sawinski.
Fouled off left side. Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. That's back. Out of here. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through. Nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
2 outs, nobody on. And the batter now, Albert Bell. And that drops in for a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
And takes low for ball 1. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Hard hit left side. And that is that. Guardians get one back on this homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Emmanuel Clase.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Lawrence Butler getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Not close with that one. Ball 1. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Jose Mesa up and loosening in the pen. Swinging a foul out of play. The other way, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. And that one fouled off. 1-run game. The A's looking for some insurance. He caught it behind his back, and they get the out. Now it's the second baseman. 0 for 3 in this one. Foul ball there.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. A's leading by a run. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Reaches out for the tag. 2 away now. And the runner stays where he is.
Now batting third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And here is Matt Chapman. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he could turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Runner takes off. Pitch is low. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Check on the runner, and he's back in there. Now back to second, and this time he gets him, and that'll do it for the inning. So a missed opportunity after the leadoff double as they strand the runner. We're on to the 9th in game 1. It's the A's 2 and the Guardians 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Blue back to work. Just missed.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And they get Perez for the out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
There comes a skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move.
Now pitching for
and here's the closer to try and finish off game 1. Dennis Eckersley.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
That one to first. Giambi steps on the bag, and the Guardians with 1 out left.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this, positioned perfectly.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that'll do it. The A's playing game one here at home.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
And your final score here today, 2-1. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in mine. This some rich like Gucci Pampers from my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? Terrible thing away. New watch, the color just spoke to me. A bird was in the face. New rack, say ghost to me. Hilarious in the way. My smacker too close to me. One plastic taking my coat from me. I blast the dope is she on the dopamine. Locally, I be lowest keys. Overseas, I be ODB. I'm the one that turned the arch to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns, they told me more. Them poppy seeds. The mini Connie mommy, all she say is me, no poppy seed. Harley can speak no English, but counting up the guap we eat. Yeah, baby, that's why I little baby, that's why I Sip all that singing, I'm back on dirty. Never leave the squad on God, I'm Michael Irving. 2:30 a.m. she tryna can't live this life, you don't deserve it. I've been working, your tribe a hoe. Got me a whole tribe. The world with no mountain, then find a song that I can down. Bad, do what I say. Like my name was time, y'all. Netflix, fuck out. Soon as I leave, time me out. St. Louis up like we in the trees. Dark fried rice like being in the trees. Long hair trigger, I'm Keanu Reeves. Rolling, wanna meet me. Girl, that cold, make it popsicle. Outshine all these, no obstacle. Country, then Kool-Aid and bags of hot picker. She gon' keep her sticker. And baby, that's why yeah, baby, that's why
Cherry tree, I cherish you, yeah, you're so sweet to me. Oh, yeah, I always find my way back right under you, bringing me back to life with the fruit. Cherry tree, oh, yeah, I always know that I can find you here, yeah. You keep me with a grip from ear to ear, always standing tall. If I could be just like your leaves, sunken streams inside my mind won't go away. If I could be just like your leaves, sunken streams inside my mind won't go away. No lie, you like complete me. Your fruit so ripe, sweet tree. Roots run deep, high up, but you never look down on me. Look down on me. Look down on me. No, you love me, it's yours. Look down on me. Look down on me. Look down on me. No, you love me, it's yours. Cherry tree, I cherish you, yeah, you're so sweet to me. Oh, yeah, I always find my way back right under you, bringing me back to life with this fruit. Cherry tree, oh, yeah, I always know that I can find you here, yeah. You keep me with a grip from ear to ear, always standing tall. If I could be just like your leaves, sunken streams inside my mind won't go away. If I could be just like your leaves, sunken streams inside you are.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Athletics. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi, and a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for Game 2, Chris.
And the series started out like you might expect, the home side taking care of business in Game 1, but this game today is going to reveal a lot about what this series will become. Will it be a battle for 6 or 7 games, or will it be a walkover? Those are the questions that we start getting more clarity on after Game 2.
I have a feeling it's going to be a good one, Chris. This should be fun. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway, and pitching in this game, Catfish Hunter.
A very forgettable start his last time out. Was only able to work a couple of innings. We're looking for him to put it all together today. Command, tempo, and just really a confident presence out there on the mound.
Ready to go now? Now, here is number 12.
Second baseman, number 12.
That one outside. And here we go with Game 2. That one down the line, and foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
So up next, Larry Doby. And first offering is fouled off. Hunter, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Right side, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
One out, runner at second. And up next for Cleveland, Stan Musial. And ball 1.
Well, when you come off a tough 1-run loss in the postseason, you'll be looking back at the opportunities that you missed in the previous game and make sure that you don't miss them in this one.
This one in the air. Chapman brings it in. 2 down.
Batting fourth.
Here's the Guardians lineup now. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Kyle Tucker, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
So now 1 and 2.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher, Bartolo Colon. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Boog, he brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
Ricky Henderson, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0. That one ripped. That's back. Just missed it. And time now to check out the A's lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Way out front for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. There goes the runner. Save at second, and that was not close. runner at second here in Game 2 of the American League Championship Series. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Back-to-back base hits. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now it's going to be Jason Giambi. And a swing and a miss. Giambi matched a homer in his last game. Chapman, the base runner at first with 1 out. And that one hammered. That's back. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add a couple more. It's 3-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boone. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Jason Kendall up next for the A's. And that one lifted in the air center field. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Batting 6, right fielder.
2 down, base is empty.
Bleday.
This is J.J. Bleday. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice
First
line drive to the pull
baseman,
side right
hit.
there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So, man aboard. Here's a big power threat. Nick Kurtz. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ramirez sizes this one up, nabs it, and that is that. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 3-0. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. Second game of the ALCS. Leading off, Manny Ramirez.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame.
Just off the outside edge. Ball 1.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ballgame.
And he deals. Into center and a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So a man at first. Here's Jose Ramirez. That one's in there, 0-1. Ramirez, a former All-Star, 33 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Grounder might be 2. Galaney over to second, and they turn the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Albert Bell. And first offering is fouled off. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the A's 3 and the Guardians nothing. Bottom of the second, and stepping in is the speed.